Hi, I'm doing day 240 and 241, and the blog titles were The Mean Character and Leadership. And within this post, I looked at how I am within leadership positions and how within these positions the mean character is activated due to this personality that I become within my leadership position due to fear. And within this, the fear is based on a loss of control I found. And within this fear, I become anxious. And then the anxiousness turns into irritation towards others when I lose control, so to speak, or what my expectations were of what was happening in the situation I'm involved in where I do become mean. My expectations aren't met, and then I go into this irritation, and then this mean character is activated where I will start to backchat in my mind and, allow backchat thoughts of how in the past they've done the same thing, and, create a list, like a bullet list of all the points that has happened in the past that I can use kind of against them. And then within this accumulate it's like a case in going to court. Like you build up this case against them, so when I go, and it's all due to being fueled by this point of irritation and this activation of the mean character. I go to them and I become this mean person, and not consider them an equality, not become a leader that they can see and learn from and lead as an example of who I want, how I want others to conduct themselves around me, and how I conduct myself as well. Hold the standards for myself and others equally, and not have certain standards for myself that I live by, and then have all these high expectations for other people, and kind of create an inequality within expectations towards others. So basically I see the pattern that's playing out is that I desire this certain expectation of others when I'm in this point of leadership, and then when it's not met I go into irritation. I allow the backchat thoughts of annoyance and irritation to accumulate in the background, and then eventually I'll go and yell at them and become mean and bitchy towards them, and have this kind of superior stance because I'm the leader in the group, or I'm the leader within the project or whatever, and I have the power to say this to them. So this is not obviously good leadership. I mean, this is not being, obviously they're resistant of me and they don't want to, support me because I'm not supporting them. I'm yelling at them and I'm treating them less than myself. And so I've been learning through this experience of myself and how I'm acting towards others in these kind of leadership roles, so I can change myself, because all these negative points within myself that don't support others and don't support myself are obviously not as what is best for all, and don't stand as a point of life that can continue forward and be sustained, because there will always be conflict within this point of being mean towards others and being aggressive and having a superior stance towards others. So it's to, let go of those points, release them within me through forgiveness, realize that, this is just a personality pattern that I've kind of used to my advantage, and kind of gain certain energies within me as, feeling superior, and thinking that the way I'm doing this is helping get things done, when really it's not a cool way to conduct my environment and conduct the projects that I'm involved in and such, because not everyone's supported. It's more a conflictual, unequal environment. So releasing these points of, desire to have certain expectations, certain outcomes, only look at the end result instead of, realizing that I have to stand equal to the group, stand equal to all, and become a team player and lead by example and help others become their own leaders. That's a key. So everyone's more self-sustaining in the group and in the project, and then we all become our own leaders, and we all can, play our own role, become self-responsible, and do the best we can do within, a supportive, equal, and harmonious environment. And, I've already implemented some of these points, and I'm, walking the change, practicing these points to stop this in my environment and become someone who is harmonious with my environment instead of conflictual. And the benefits are, like, so cool because, there's, also the energies within myself, going into anger and feeling, like, so tense within myself. And, constantly bickering with other people and fighting and, having that whole play out of argument, which is not necessary. And so, letting all those points go through committing myself to breathe through these energies and commit to the, commitment statements that I've made to let go of the back chats, let go of the accumulated, energy towards others and anger and irritation. Breathe through those points and, focus on the physical, focus on what we're doing, focus on leading by example, and treating others as I would want to be treated, basically. And it's a constant point of application because it's easy to fall back into these patterns. So as you walk it, you become more aware of it, and you build your self-trust in the point. So it becomes easier over time, which is cool. It still comes up, of course. You constantly have to apply yourself, but as you build your self-trust, you build confidence in yourself, and then you're able to walk the point more efficiently and, expand yourself within your environment in these points of equality and oneness, which is great. So, some realizations on these points of being mean and leadership point in my living. Thanks for listening.